And we are now streaming. There we go. I'm going live.
Yay.
Hello, we're here.
Hi, everyone.
It is our Sunday Soul Sessions, and today we are talking about what happens when you curse your food.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
Sally.
And my name is Malyssa. And I am Sally. Where am I? What do I do?
You know what? We're both so low energy today. We're just going to fess right up that we got our shit on straight to get here for y'all.
Yeah, I think that's where we are today. So
We're super low energy.
If we don't let you know that, you're going to be like, what's wrong with these two? So if we just let you know off the break that this is where we are doing this for you guys today because we want you to know how important it is to stop cursing your food.
And okay, what do we mean by cursing food, Malyssa?
What do we mean by cursing food? So, right before I eat this cookie, I am going to remind myself that this is sugar. And if I eat it, it's going to make me feel terrible and I'm going to crash. And the worst, I should not be eating this. Have you ever said that before you put something in your mouth? I should not be eating this.
Or you know what? Alternatively, this is really good. Like say you've got some alcohol. This is tea. But say you've got some alcohol and you say, you piece of shit.
You are so bad for drinking.
You're a horrible person.
Yeah, you know you're not supposed to be drinking.
Uh-oh, we lost you.
I'm going to drink it anyway.
I can't hear you, baby. What happened?
I don't know. I'm still here. I'm here.
Did you mute yourself?
No, ma'am.
Okay, we're here. So we are not horrible. Oh, and wow, my cable was going out. I am connected directly to the cable and the cable's having problems.
Oh, wow. That's why you were having that super speedy internet.
I was having super speedy internet for about 3 seconds and now it's very slow. Thank you, Xfinity. Thank you.
Yeah, you picked it up. Yeah.
So
that's probably why you picked it.
Yeah. So whatever happens today will happen. It dropped off last week. So we're just going to get it out quick.
So the point was stop cursing your food. You're drinking alcohol and you really want to enjoy yourself. But before you drink it, you're saying, I shouldn't be drinking this. This is going to make me feel so bad tomorrow. I don't drink anymore. You know, if you're feeding yourself all of this negative energy about why the food isn't good for you or why the alcohol isn't good for you, which, you know, it is what it is. But we have taken all of the food that we should be enjoying when we eat, and we have turned it into something that is actually not good for us. We've made it not good for us even more than the actual ingredients are not good for us by cursing it before we eat it.
Or this is what's really amazing. Say food actually is good for us. It actually is nutritious because literally every bit of food, just on the biological scale, turns into sugar before we can eat it. We base the sugar on how fast it turns into sugar, how much hits our bloodstream at once, because you can eat a piece of steak, it turns into sugar. You can eat alcohol. It is actual sugar. So that's why I'm saying is all food is neutral to our body. Unless, of course, we decide it isn't.
Well, you can imagine that after, you know, years and years and years and years and years of conditioning about what food is good and what food is not good and healthy and bad and right or wrong or this or that, that we all have some kind of opinion about food. And believe it or not, everyone's opinion of food is different. Everyone's opinion of food and everyone's body reacts to food differently. The way my body reacts to food is going to be different than the way Sally's body reacts to food. It's just the way it is. So what we have done is we have already decided that our body can or cannot digest something properly. It's good for me or not good for me. And before we put that food in our mouth, we have already told it how to treat us. We've told our food what it's going to do to our body. You're going to make me feel bad tomorrow. I know I'm going to regret eating this tomorrow. I know I'm going to regret living this way, doing it this way. And then you wonder why you regret it. Because you already told yourself that you were going to regret it before you actually put it in your mouth. So, what we would like to suggest and offer to you is to be kind to your food before you eat it, no matter what it is, no matter what you believe. Just before you put your food in your mouth, say wonderful, nice things to it. Your
Yeah.
food will respond differently to your
Your
body.
body will. Your
Yeah,
body will respond differently. There's
period.
a reason we were taught to pray over our food. In my house, it was please bless this food to our bodies and us to thy service. It was a very simple prayer because my father was hungry. So
That's funny. I always, well, the kids say, bless this food, amen. That's it. Bless this food, amen. That's all they got. I mean, they're small, so it doesn't have to be a lot of words. But the idea is if the food is a blessing to you, then the food will be a blessing to you. If you have cursed it and told it that it was going to um, be miserable for you, then why expect anything different?
and let's step back another layer and say, how does this happen? It's called our intentions.
Yes, yes, our intentions. Absolutely. And if you set good intentions for what you want the food to do to your body, then you will get good intentions out of it.
And let's extrapolate this even farther. So we've taken just one small area of food. Let's say our morning commute. If we intend our morning commute to make us miserable, now a lot of us aren't morning commuting anymore, so let's take it something else. Doing laundry. If we decide doing laundry is a miserable activity, then by golly, something will happen to make sure it's miserable.
Absolutely. And we do not want to have a miserable experience doing laundry
We
because
don't
we
want to have one anywhere.
because we have to do it anyway. And if we want that experience to be positive, then we have to set positive intentions for it to be a positive experience.
How many people open their eyes and curse their days?
Yeah.
First thing they do is open their eyes and go, eh, because something is happening.
Oh my God, I'm awake. I cannot believe I'm awake.
Or that baby is crying, or that dog needs this, or I don't want to be up right now, or whatever, that freaking alarm clock. It doesn't matter. But how many people curse their days the minute they open their eyes? I used to every day.
Yeah, I have learned to not curse the day, but I do have moments where it's like, oh, what a day. And as soon as I realize and remember and notice that, hey, I need to be a little bit more happy about this experience, then believe it or not, the experience changes. The intention that I set for it to be a good experience is what I get out of it.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
I just intended a child to go back to her room and go back to her nap because she's supposed to be napping. And she did. Normally, she would come and dance on the screen and say hi to everyone, but my intentions were for her to do the right thing, and she did it. I'm so proud of her.
and that's the good thing. See, if you catch yourself cursing your day, just close your eyes and say, cancel. Today's going to be a great day. Today is a great day. I am having a great day. This is great.
Yes.
We're having a great time.
Absolutely. And believe it or not, setting these intentions, it works for everything. And, we just wanted you to understand that, we get that sometimes in other areas of our life, but it's the same thing with the food that you're eating. For years, like I would eat a healthy diet, but I always beat myself up for enjoying a cookie because I like cookies. I'm a cookie monster. It's my thing.
Me too.
But the feeling of feeling bad and talking bad about it before I eat it is not helping the process. It's not helping me to enjoy it either. So if I'm not enjoying it, then why even do it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
So we're saying, to set the intention when you're eating your food, when you're starting your day, when you're having a moment, when you're in an experience, just notice if you are putting it out there that this thing is not good for you before you take it on.
So, okay, let's paint a little scenario. say you're having a bad day and you're thinking about how your horrible day is horrible. And then you shove something in your mouth and then curse yourself, oh, I'm so fat, I shouldn't be eating this. How do you suppose that energy will go for your day? I'm just asking, just for a friend here.
Yeah. And not only does it make the rest of the day, feel a little poopy because now you've eaten it. Not only did you curse it before you ate it and you know, I can't believe I'm eating this because I'm so fat. But now you're going to bring it up later. Yeah, I feel like this because I ate that and I'm fat. So you're cursing yourself twice. You're cursing the food and how it made you feel. And then you're cursing the fat, like I'm fat, I'm fat, I'm fat. You're cursing
Well,
yourself.
then your body's going to give you fat if that's all you say.
Especially if that's what you believe. Anything you put after that, I am, the most powerful statement that you can make about yourself, is exactly what you're going to get back.
That's going to be your experience. The angel's going to say, it's an I statement. Hand it. That means they want it.
Yes, that means they want it. So be careful what you put after that. I am. Is it something that you want? I am fat. I am horrible for eating this thing that I love.
I am a crappy person. I am full of shame. I am whatever you want to say, because the energy of shame is about this big, and there's a reason for that. Shame was used to make you feel small so you would stay in line, so you would go sit down, shut up, and behave yourself. It takes your power away. So why would you do that to yourself, people? No, 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 no.
Yeah, we do that to ourselves all the time. And if you're cursing your food every time you eat, then imagine the shame that you're feeling. So if it makes you feel this big, and every time you eat, you feel this big, every meal you're eating, you feel this big, how is serving you at the end of the day? If you're eating 1 or 5 meals a day, does it even really matter if you're cursing every one of them? Eat that 1 to 5 meals a day with happiness and joy and pleasure. Thank you that I can even eat.
Yeah.
Thank you that I get to eat this wonderful food. Thank you that it tastes amazing. I don't know. I love good food. And there was a part of me that used to believe that, that good food had to be bad for you because it was good.
Not true.
But I believe the opposite. If it tastes good, then it must be good for me because it's good. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean go out and, fill your diet with things that you don't believe is good, because it's not going to work. Because you didn't all of a sudden shift from believing, because your belief matters too. You didn't all of a sudden shift from believing that these foods are good for you. That's not going to happen overnight. You don't all of a sudden believe that you can eat as much junk food as you want and you're just eating it. Oh, this is great. I love it. Because now you're lying to yourself. So you're
lying to your body, because
too.
Yeah, because just because you got neutral to food that has a low nutritional content does not mean your body is neutral to it. Your body's still going, excuse me, we're missing a few vitamins here. I could just a little bit more of good stuff, please.
Just a few. So, ideally you want to eat balanced, that goes back to the balanced meal. But we just want to make sure that you understand that even within that, you don't want to curse the food before you eat it. Any of it.
Ever.
Any of it. So let's say you're eating balanced, and this is your time to enjoy something, that you like instead of, something else. Then, that's when you want to make sure that you're putting that positive energy into it and remind yourself that you're eating it because it makes you feel good, not because it makes you feel bad.
I just thought of one, and I personally have done this. I'm eating something that I don't particularly like, but I know it's good for me. So I tell myself that I'm punishing myself for my own good.
Oh,
like this food, I'm just going to cram it in my mouth because I know I have to eat it. And it's like not what I want. And
I'm going to hurry up and eat this.
And it's really bizarre how much energy, a negative energy, we will put into our food and then put it into our body and expect our body to be perfect with it.
Want it. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I mean, and I get that too, Sally, where it's like, I'm just going to eat this because it's good for me.
And it
And
tastes like crap.
in that moment, it's not good for me because it's just as bad as eating something that is technically not good for me because I have just given it the ill. I put the stank on it before I put it in my mouth.
I know.
Like having that thought process and that intention behind it.
If you think of diet food as punishment, then it's punishment. You'll never lose weight.
Yeah, that's why it's called a die it. I'd rather die than eat it. That's true.
It's true.
So, you just really want to be clear when you're eating something, whether it's good for you or bad for you, the energy and the intent that you're putting into it before you consume it. We are not attempting to give you, diet advice or nutrition advice.
No.
That's not the point. That's not the point behind what we're saying. The only thing that we're saying is when you eat, whatever you eat, just shoot it a dose of love.
Yeah. Like, here's an example.
Water. Love.
Water can become anything. I've said this a million times. Water is so malleable. And Dr. Emoto showed us all those pictures, and I'm sure people have seen it. But if we go, I hate the taste of plain water, and then go and drink it, how is it going to be good for us?
Then it's going to have a taste. And water usually, well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, water tastes, but it's water.
But the thing is, people say they hate water, and then they'll drink water. My husband does this.
Yeah.
It's true.
Don't worry, he's not going to listen. But it's true because my husband too. He only likes sparkling water or flavored water. But so whatever it takes. But the idea is to send it positive, loving energy.
Yeah.
Everything is the energy. Everything is the belief. Everything is the intention. The whole goal. The one thing that we want you to get out of this is to send your food love, positive energy, intend for it to be good for you, and see what happens.
Not only are we what we eat, we are who we think we are.
Absolutely. You know what? I wrote that down just the other day. I am what I think I am.
Every day. It's true.
It is true. And if we keep putting out there, what we want instead of what we don't want, then we will get more of what we want.
That's true.
Just like we both intended to be happy and energetic and give you what you need. Hopefully you get what you need out of this. That was our intent.
Yep.
Then that's what we're going to do instead of getting on here and being miserable. Even though we fumbled it a little bit in the beginning, I think it worked out.
It did work out. Yeah. And guys, if you want to work with us further, you can go to sallyreid.com and find out what you need about working with me. Oh, and keep a lookout. That class on connecting with your intuition and stopping second guessing yourself is coming up in 2 weeks.
Nice. That sounds
so
like
keep
fun.
An eye out for that.
I might take that one. And you might find me on MalyssaJackson.com. And we're still doing our daily yoga practice. And if you're interested in the mastermind group, you can find out all the information there. So keep checking us out. I think that we decided that we may not still do this on Sunday, but we may just post at random times. Are we still going to do that, Sally?
Yeah, I think we're going to just hit the post when we're so random. Okay, guys, we're going to admit it. We're very random, and we find it difficult to maintain schedules.
Yeah, this is true.
So, and we have these beautiful discussions with each other during the week that we think would be amazing to share with you, and then we don't.
Yeah, because by the time Sunday comes around, we're like, what was that thing that you said? It was so profound. I mean, it helped me out. Wish it could help everyone else out. So we decided that when we're having these conversations, we'll just put them out there or we'll record and post it. But if you don't see us on Sunday at 12, not to worry, we'll still be on. That's all.
We'll be on.
We'll be here. We just don't know exactly when, and you might have to catch the recording.
Yeah, we're going to be random. We're just going to go ahead and give into our random natures.
Yeah, it's better for me that way.
Well, she got these two little tiny short people. You cannot organize them on schedules.
You know, what's interesting is that they actually are on a pretty strict schedule. And I didn't even realize it until I was like, okay, what time is it? Okay, this is what we're doing right now. You know, time to eat, time to sleep, time to, you know, nap, bathe. All those things are scheduled perfectly. And if dinner comes at 6 and not 5:30, they will be cranky. However,
Yeah.
The rest of my life, because of that, is completely random.
I get it. And those of us that are mothers get it.
It's true.
We get it. And until we're going to leave our randomness here, until next time.
Until next time. We love you guys. We love helping and sharing you guys.
We do. Later.